They say distance makes the heart grow fonder, but does it really? Some couples thrive despite miles between them, while others struggle to keep the connection alive. Long-distance relationships test patience, trust, and communication in ways that traditional relationships don't. But what truly determines success? Is it constant communication, shared goals, or just sheer emotional resilience? In today's video, we're uncovering the surprising realities of distance and love, what makes it work, what breaks it, and how couples can turn separation into a source of strength rather than struggle. Stick around, because you won't want to miss these insights. And if you're passionate about love, relationships, and deep connections, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. 1. The psychology of distance and love. Physical separation changes how relationships function, but does it weaken or strengthen love? Studies show that couples in long-distance relationships often develop stronger emotional bonds because they prioritize meaningful conversations. Without physical closeness, words, trust, and emotional support become the foundation. Some partners thrive in this setup, feeling a deeper connection than ever before. But for others, the lack of physical presence creates feelings of loneliness or insecurity. The key factor is mindset. Those who view distance as an opportunity to grow together tend to succeed. But for those who see it as a constant challenge, the emotional strain can become overwhelming. 2. The role of communication, more than just talking. Long-distance couples often hear that communication is everything. But it's not just about frequency, it's about quality. Some partners talk every day yet feel disconnected, while others speak less but maintain deep emotional intimacy. The way you communicate matters more than how often you do it. Are your conversations meaningful or just routine check-ins? Do you share your thoughts, emotions, and vulnerabilities, or just updates on your day? Strong relationships rely on open and honest dialogue that keeps the emotional connection alive, even when miles apart. Without it, distance can quickly turn into emotional detachment. 3. Trust, the glue that holds it all together. Trust is the foundation of any relationship, but in long-distance love, it's the lifeline. When physical presence isn't an option, doubts and insecurities can creep in. What is your partner doing when you're not around? Are they as committed as you are? These questions can either break a relationship or strengthen it, depending on the level of trust between partners. Those who feel secure in their bond tend to handle distance better. But for those who struggle with trust issues, long-distance relationships can amplify existing fears, making the relationship feel like a constant emotional roller coaster. 4. The power of shared goals and future plans. Long-distance relationships work best when there's a clear future in sight. If both partners know they're working toward eventually being together, the distance feels temporary rather than indefinite. Having shared goals, whether it's a set timeline, career plans, or a vision of the future, creates a sense of purpose. Without this, long-distance love can feel uncertain, leading to frustration and doubt. The strongest relationships are built on more than just love. They are built on a shared direction. When both partners are aligned on where the relationship is headed, distance becomes just another challenge to overcome rather than an obstacle to happiness. 5. Managing loneliness and emotional gaps. No matter how strong the connection, long-distance relationships come with moments of loneliness. There will be days when you miss your partner so much that texts and video calls don't feel like enough. The key is learning to cope with those feelings without letting them consume the relationship. Developing personal hobbies, friendships, and goals outside the relationship helps maintain emotional balance. A healthy long-distance relationship isn't just about waiting for the next visit, it's about creating a fulfilling life while staying emotionally connected to your partner. The couples who master this balance are the ones who survive the distance. 6. Physical intimacy. Can love survive without it? Physical touch is a fundamental part of human connection. So what happens when it's missing for months at a time? For some couples, the lack of physical closeness can create emotional distance. Others find creative ways to maintain intimacy through words, gestures, and even virtual date nights. The question is, can a relationship thrive without physical touch? Or is it a necessary ingredient for long-term success? The answer varies for every couple. Some people prioritize emotional connection over physical presence, while others need both to feel fulfilled. Understanding your own needs and your partner's determines whether long-distance love can truly last. 7. The reality of temptation and commitment. One of the biggest concerns in long-distance relationships is the fear of temptation. Without physical presence, some partners worry about infidelity or emotional detachment. But the truth is, temptation exists in every relationship, whether near or far. What matters is the level of commitment and the strength of the bond. Couples who deeply trust and respect each other are less likely to be affected by external influences. However, if the relationship lacks emotional fulfillment, loneliness can create opportunities for distraction. Commitment isn't just about avoiding temptation, it's about actively choosing your partner every day, despite the distance. 8. The importance of quality time, even from afar. Just because you're apart doesn't mean you can't create shared experiences. Long-distance couples who find creative ways to spend time together often feel closer despite the miles. Watching movies at the same time, playing online games, cooking together over video calls, these small actions build intimacy. The challenge is making the effort to stay connected beyond just texting. Relationships require intentionality, and long-distance love demands even more of it. The more effort both partners put into maintaining a sense of togetherness, the stronger the bond becomes, proving that love isn't just about proximity, it's about presence. 9. Handling conflict in a long-distance relationship. Disagreements are inevitable in any relationship, but distance can make conflict resolution harder. Without physical closeness, misunderstandings can escalate quickly, leaving one or both partners feeling unheard or disconnected. The key to handling conflict from a distance is clear, respectful communication. Do you resolve issues with patience, or do you shut down and let emotions build up? Long-distance relationships require emotional maturity. Partners who can discuss problems calmly and find solutions together are the ones who last. If handled well, conflict can even strengthen the relationship by teaching both partners how to navigate challenges together. 10. The surprising strength of long-distance love. Despite its challenges, long-distance love can be one of the strongest forms of connection. It forces couples to communicate better, build trust, and appreciate each other more deeply. Many couples who survive long distance say the experience made them stronger, proving that love isn't just about physical closeness, it's about emotional depth. However, success requires effort from both sides. It's not about waiting for the distance to end, but making the relationship meaningful despite it. When two people are truly committed, distance doesn't weaken love, it tests and strengthens it in ways that make it even more resilient. Distance may separate two people physically, but it doesn't have to break the bond between them. The strongest relationships aren't defined by how often you see each other, but by how deeply you connect, even when miles apart. What are your thoughts on long-distance love? Have you experienced it, or do you think it's too challenging? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this discussion, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss new insights into love, relationships, and personal growth. See you in the next video.